What's going on, everyone? It's a late Wednesday night. I'm over here working with Jake Freeman, aka Bison Benz. We kind of forgot that it was like 10:41 now. Been working, kind of working through his business, working through our business, and just kind of some 2022 goals, which is just right around the corner. It's part of this post, but I just think it's so important. Just kind of in my own walk in business of starting to flip houses 3 years ago, and then building this business that's now doing 10 homes per month, and does apartment buildings and does mobile home parks, and just realizing that I wouldn't have gotten there without people like Jake in my life, people like Sam Fowler, people like Ryan Mars, Samson Graff. People just push me every single day. It's like almost with your tribe, like people who just make you better. I talk about this a lot with like people actually on your team. Like I think probably half of my videos are about having the right people on the bus, like within your specific business. But I haven't talked so much about like the people in your immediate circle are just as important. If you don't have like that outside drive that is holding you accountable to bring your best self to your business every single day, it's going to be much harder to reach your 6-year goal in 6 months. It's going to be much harder to wake up at 4:30 every single day. It's going to feel like, honestly, a drain to spend this much time working if you don't have people that are just in your corner rooting for you and really truly want the best for you. I think it's extremely important. I wouldn't be here without those people. Steve, I see you watching. Steve is definitely a person like that I wake up, I know he's out there, I know he's going and contracting houses and doing some big apartment projects, and just makes me really excited to get up and really push forward. So again, appreciate the support, appreciate the Logan Haskett jumping on too. Appreciate you watching and the support as well. So people, it doesn't necessarily have to be like within your company, but people that hold you accountable outside of it, I think is the rocket fuel that really kind of propels you forward. Also, the rebranding, I had a few questions about that. I've gone by Tulsa's fastest home buyers, and when I say I mean Ryan, Sam, and I, for like the last 6 months, and I kind of did that selfishly. I was like, well, if I call it that, then that gives me an excuse to have a fast car at all times of my life, which I don't fully know if Ryan and Sam know. That's why I initially picked that name. But we decided to rebrand it to Honeycomb Homes. We thought it gave a much more kind of warm presence, kind of an inviting presence, and an approachable presence to home buying, which can be scary. You're inviting somebody that is a complete stranger into your house, and we recognize that. So trying to put ourselves in the position of of our customer, which really led to the name change. Now, of course, we still might keep the slogan, Tulsa's fastest home buyer, or we have some other really corny names that we might do some voting on here in the next few weeks. But that was really just an kind of catalyst for the change, but also wanting it to be like, we recognize that we're building something that's bigger than Will. It's bigger than Ryan. It's bigger than Sam. It's something that we're building not only for us but for generations. And that's scaling at this incredible pace, and it's not about us anymore. Maybe it was at the beginning, but it certainly isn't now. We have like this team that is putting in crazy hours, and all has this like uniform dream of building this really large company. And so we wanted to have everyone's input into forming this new brand now that all the seats are full, now that we don't necessarily need to hire anybody else to scale to 20 homes a month if we decided to do that. So there was kind of just like it felt like the time to kind of get a refresh, a restep, and project forward with team buy-in. On top of just the name being inviting. And of course, everyone knows Ashley, our acquisition agent, who's just absolutely crushing it. She's all over the place, and everybody knows her at this point, and we're just so excited to see what she's going to do over the next few years with us. And we felt like the name really kind of matched with her and maybe future future people as well. So that's the reason for the name change. I'm still going to fight to keep Tulsa's fastest home buyer as a slogan, so I can keep an excuse for some car. But that's really it at the end of the day. But to summarize, surround yourself, like, it's bigger than you, what you're building, and the sooner you recognize that, the better. And it's inside and outside the company. It's not a solo race. You need other people who, even if they're not directly tied to deals that you're doing, that are really truly rooting for you, not not secretly happy when things don't go your way. You really want people to want the best for you and willing to sit, for 5, 6, 10 hours to work through your deal, to make sure that you get the best outcome, even if it has nothing to do with them. But thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back on Friday for kind of a weekly update. It's been a really crazy week. I've got a lot of home sales going on, which I'll probably announce in that video. Since Logan and Steve are both on this video, we need to get that race in soon to verify who the fastest buyer is. All right, I'll be back on Friday. Thanks everyone.